Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, along with some national commissioners in Abuja, the nation's capital. The delegation is in Nigeria as one of those foreign observer groups that will monitor the February 25 presidential and National Assembly polls in the country. This is the 7th election the mission would be observing in Nigeria. Stating the purpose of the visit, the former South African president said that Nigeria is a very important country for the Commonwealth.
Country. Its future impacts on itself, but it impacts on the continent as a whole. So it's always very, very important that as a Commonwealth we should come. We come very hopeful and very confident that we will have successful elections, peaceful elections, inclusive elections, and at the end, hopefully, there should be no complaints. We are committed.
On his part, Yakubu stresses the importance that INEC attaches to the observations of the Commonwealth Observer Mission in the past. He explained that some of the recommendations in the past have led to improvements, including the further deployment of technologies by the Commission today. The INEC chairman also reiterated the commitment of the electoral body to conducting a free, fair and credible exercise.
We are committed to a free and fair process. I want to assure that INEC is not a political party. We don't have a candidate in the election. The choice of who becomes president or whatever in the forthcoming general election is entirely in the hands of citizens. We are committed to free, fair, credible, inclusive, and verifiable elections.
The Chief of Defense Staff, General Loki Irabo, the Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, and other service chiefs have met ahead of the presidential election at the weekend. The meeting, which was held at the Defense Headquarters in Abuja.
Looking at the security for the elections, and as you know, the police is the lead agency for elections security, and we have compared notes and assessed the entire situation, and we are good to go. The assessment is that we are set on all fronts. We equally got representation from the INEC chairman, who of course you have interacted with, who has also told Nigerians and the world that they are ready for this election. So by and large, we are good to go, and I'd like to use this opportunity to assure Nigerians that on the security front, we are good to go.
Normalcy seems to have been restored in the Sagamu local government area of Ogun State after a violent protest that rocked the town early on Monday over scarcity of fuel and the new Naira notes. Banks and business premises were attacked and set ablaze, cars looted and burned as shops were forced to remain under lock and key. According to the State Commissioner of Police, Frank Mba, who led his men and soldiers to the scene, 30 suspects have been arrested in connection with the unrest. Residents claim the violence started at about 5:30 a.m., while law-abiding citizens were still asleep. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited says it has put in place a robust plan for the supply of premium motor spirits, also known as petrol, from mid-February to March. The company's Chief Corporate Communications Officer, Garbadeen Muhammad, in a statement on Monday, noted that the plan is part of its concerted efforts to sustain the supply of petroleum products nationwide. Onto the foreign scene, the army in Burkina Faso now says more than 50 soldiers were killed in an attack by presumed Islamists in the north on Friday. It said in a statement that 51 bodies had been found so far. Several soldiers were still missing and 3 wounded soldiers had been evacuated from the scene. The military had said earlier on Monday that 8 had died in what it described as an intense fighting in the Kudalan province. It claimed it had killed more than 100 of the assailants, though that number has not been independently verified. Authorities in Madagascar on Monday say that at least 2 million people will be affected once Cyclone Freddy makes landfall in the eastern part of the country. Experts from the National Bureau of Risk and Catastrophes have predicted that the cyclone will hit 9 regions in the country. Emergency teams are preparing to deal with heavy rains, floods, and even landslides in areas that will be affected. That's the Citizen FM 93.7 news at noon, as edited by Lawrence Umwete. I am Philomena Okolo. To listen to us online, please visit citizenfm.ng. Follow us on social media, on Facebook, Citizen FM Abuja, on Instagram, Citizen FM 937, and on Twitter, Citizen FM 937. Up next is Perspectives. Do have a lovely, lovely day.